Do you prepare any differently based on who they have a quarterback?
No, they really run the same offense. You know, they didn't change much at all. When one was in there, now the 13's in there. You kind of, with an open date and everything, you know, you kind of prepare for both. But one's got veteran leadership, the other one's a younger kid, you know, but a big old target. And they both run about the same offense.
Given how well that guy played last year, Franklin, do you consider it a little bit of a break? And the way things have gone the last couple of weeks for you guys in the passing game, to have a youngster in there maybe?
When is it that we would catch a break? You know, I really don't get caught up in, you know, obviously Franklin's a big-time player in terms of, you know, preparation, production. We don't wish him any harm other than don't play Saturday, but other than that, we just kind of keep on going. I don't really get caught up in, I just know their jersey numbers. I don't really get caught up in who they are. I've been beaten as many times by backup quarterbacks because you plan for something, all of a sudden the plan changed. So we just kind of keep focusing on what's in the now. I'm sure he's day to day. I believe it when I see it when he doesn't play, so we just go for it.
How do you feel about the way your team handles the spread?
Well, we'll find out Saturday at noon. But we've got a lot of work to do the next couple of days. You know, exploitation in space is always an issue, no matter what defense you're talking about, no matter how good, how old. But that's why people run the spread. You got to realize now this innovation, and Gary's been one of the guys that has been one of the forerunners of this style of offense. He's been doing it for years. Had great production in the Big 12 all those years, 500 yards a game almost, a lot of points. It equalizes everything. A lot of them try to make people play similar style of basketball and grass. And so we got to match up. You know, you can get exploited just on a one-on-one situation with a wide out on a linebacker, you know, or a safety or even a corner. But the whole theory of it is to get you matched up on mismatches. And we hope we, you know, can avoid that. But that's always our concern.
Anybody else? See on why you were able to be more effective stopping the run?
Well, you know, we went down and played them well last year. You know, some teams you match up with, be it style, scheme, players, demeanor. We match up with Georgia. I mean, that's no disgrace. Well, Mark's done a great job there with recruiting good players. But we just match up with what they try to do and how they try to do it. 2 years in a row now we played the running game really, really well. And outside of giving up a couple of cheap plays that we'd love to have back, we played pretty good. And yet we got to continuously get better at the games that we're failing. We got better in the run game, we got better on third down. It's just inexcusable, the mistakes we made in the passing game that gave them cheap points. We didn't make them work real hard for them, and the team came up a little bit short.
What did you change about those passing plays? Quinn had that guy had a foot on the
You know, of all the passes that's been thrown on us this year, that is the style of pass that is the toughest to attack that particular coverage, and that freshman who's never been attacked that many times because he's played extremely well. The one that we hit over on the other side of the field, totally no excuse for it, totally missed eyes in the wrong place, you know, with technique. We couldn't have a stronger coverage, and yet the one that we gave up the double post on, you might not be in a worse coverage in terms of the challenging element of that. And so Cody learned a lot from that. And then Ashley learned a lot on the other one, but they're so unfortunate because we really play, that so overshadows, the cheap passing yards we gave up so overshadowed, obviously, how well our guys played up front, how well we dominated the run pretty good. They took a positive step forward in many ways.
What about your pass rush? How do you feel about it?
It's okay, it's nothing great, you know. Some of it is style, some of it is attempt. In other words, those ones that we sacked, Dante Rump and those guys just came off the ball one-on-one, beat their guys, and there they come. We didn't have to shake it and make it. We didn't have any real pressure in those situations. But those were just individual great efforts. And when that happens, you get four-man rushes that are good. You can play better coverage. When you start rushing 5, when you start rushing 6, or start rushing 7, you rob Peter to pay Paul. But we don't have anywhere close to the sack total we'd love to have. And our scheme right now is got to keep working.
Folks, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hey.